Game week 30 watch list, starting with the goalkeepers. I think that Dubravka should be included, so I'm not saying that you should use a transfer on bringing in Dubravka, but if you need a cheap goalkeeper, Dubravka is definitely the best option, the only starting 4.0 at the moment. The next goalkeeper is Alisson Becker, a bit more expensive, 5.4 million, but I think that considering the Liverpool fixtures, he is a really good option at the moment. Nailed on and will start every game for Liverpool until the end of the season. So Alisson Becker, definitely one to consider. The last player in the goalkeeper watch list is a bit more budget friendly. Kelleher, only priced at 4.7, kept a clean sheet in game week 29 as well, and Brentford, they have some good upcoming fixtures. Playing at home against Wolves, then away against Leeds, and against Everton in game week 32. So Kelleher, definitely a really good option at the moment. If you want to cover the Liverpool defense, or if you can't afford Van Dijk or double up on the Liverpool defense, I definitely think that Alisson Becker is a good option. Let's have a look at defenders as well. In defense, I've included Gabriel, so even though he blanks in blanky game week 31, I think that he should be included. He is one of the best players in FPL at the moment, considering his price. He can pick up defensive contribution points, he can get clean sheets and attacking returns, and he gets bonus points in a lot of matches as well. So Gabriel, priced at 7.2, he is the most expensive defender for a reason. As mentioned, they will blank in blank game week 31, but you can have 3 players on your bench as well. So make sure to not have more than 3 players from Arsenal, Man City, Wolves and Crystal Palace in game week 31. So I made a video with more information about blanks and doubles. It's linked in the description down below. The next player is Van Dijk. I think that he should be included. He's kind of similar to Gabriel, considering the fact that he can get defensive contributions and attacking returns as well. So good upcoming fixtures for Liverpool, playing at home against Spurs in game week 30. So we know that Spurs, they are really out of form, so I think this could be a really good fixture for Liverpool. The next game, away against Brighton and at home against Fulham in game week 32, good fixtures for Liverpool. The last defender on the watch list is Hill, really good value, priced at 4.2, starter for Bournemouth. They have a good game in game week 30, but a couple of mixed fixtures after this. So definitely, if you can bench Hill in game week 32 when they play away against Arsenal, I think that he definitely is one to consider. If you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. The link is in the description down below. If not, please consider hitting like. It's completely free. So I have made a wildcard video for game week 30, and I have made an update on blanks, doubles and chip strategy as well. Everything is linked in the description down below. But for now, let's take a look at the midfielders. Field Bruno Fernandes, priced at 10 million at this point, but I think that he should be included. He is the talisman for Man United on most set pieces, including penalties. So some good fixtures coming up for Man United as well, playing at home against Aston Villa. They didn't deliver in game week 29, so they look really out of form. So this could be a good fixture for Man United. Away against Bournemouth in game week 31 and at home against Leeds in game week 32. So I definitely think that Bruno Fernandes can do well in those games. The next player is Kevin Schade. Is more of a differential as well, only selected by 2% of the managers. Really good attacking stats, expected goal involvement of 1.41. So at 6.9, I think that he is one to consider. The last player in the midfield watch list is Elliot Anderson. Kind of a boring pick, but he scored in game week 29, so he's not usually one of the players that scores a lot of goals, but he's really reliable when it comes to defensive contributions, and on some set pieces taking corners for Nottingham Forest as well. So I think that Elliot Anderson is a good pick, only selected by 6.5% of the managers. So if you need a budget midfielder, Elliot Anderson is someone to consider. Up front, I'm not giving up on Igor Thiago, even though he blanked in game week 29. Priced at 7.2, so still a really good price for Igor Thiago. When we take a look at the fixtures, this is what really tempts me with Igor Thiago, playing at home against Wolves, away against Leeds and at home against Everton. So definitely good fixtures for Brentford coming up. So Igor Thiago, 7.2, selected by 34% of the managers. I think that he still is a player we should consider bringing in. The same goes for Ekitike, blanked in game week 29 as well, but when we take a look at the fixtures for Liverpool, I think Ekitike at some point will come good. The last player, João Pedro, tougher games for Chelsea coming up, playing against Newcastle in game week 30 and against Man City in game week 32, but Joe Pedro, he has really good stats. Take a look at the expected goal involvement, 5.57. So even if the fixtures are tough for Chelsea, I think Joe Pedro is a really good asset at the moment. So playing at home against Newcastle, away against Everton, at home against Man City is definitely one to consider, even though the fixtures are tough. So if you're interested in bringing in differentials, let's have a look at the list. Igor Jesus from Nottingham Forest, they have really good fixtures. This is why I've included 2 players from Nottingham Forest on this list. But first out, Igor Jesus, only priced at 5.8, so really budget friendly, playing at home against Fulham, away against Spurs, and at home against Aston Villa. So usually the games for Nottingham Forest against Spurs and Aston Villa probably are not the best fixtures on paper, but considering the form of Spurs and Aston Villa, I think this could be really good games for Igor Jesus. Only selected by 1% of the managers, so definitely a big differential. The next player is Django Ouattara from Brentford. I talked about Kevin Schade, really good fixtures for Brentford coming up, so only selected by 3.5% of the managers, only priced at 6 million as well, so a bit cheaper than Kevin Schade, so definitely one to consider if you need a midfielder. The last player is another midfielder, Morgan Gibbs-White, on most set pieces for Nottingham Forest, including penalties as well, so a bit more expensive, priced at 7.3, but only selected by 4% of the managers. So if you need a big differential in midfield, Morgan Gibbs-White is definitely one to consider. Please let me know what you think about this watch list in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more FPL content.